Happy holidays from your friends at Country Mart, Highway 32, 72 East in Salem, here to help you save.
This is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, inviting you to follow all the exciting action of St. Louis Blues hockey this season. If you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is being there listening here on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. Your radio home for the St. Louis Blues.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your noon hour weather forecast. Well, we do have a 2 in 10 chance of showers after 4 o'clock this afternoon. We'll have partly sunny skies with a high temperature near 54 degrees, and southeasterly winds will be 9 to 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 32 miles per hour. Tonight, our chances of showers increase to 40%, and that'll be for after midnight. Will be cloudy tonight, but gradually skies will become partly cloudy, and we should have a low temperature around 37 degrees. Southerly winds tonight will be 11 to 20 miles per hour, becoming northwesterly after midnight, and winds could gust as high as 37 miles per hour. Tomorrow we have a 30% chance of showers, mainly before noontime tomorrow. Will be cloudy with a high near 42, and northwesterly winds will be 11 to 20 miles per hour with gusts as high as 37 miles per hour. And our wind chill value will be as low as 27 degrees. Tomorrow night it'll be mostly cloudy, and by the way, don't forget, tomorrow night's New Year's Eve, and will be mostly cloudy for New Year's Eve with a low temperature around 24. Winds will be out of the northwest at around 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 24 miles per hour, and our wind chill value tomorrow night will be as low as 14 degrees. New Year's Day should be sunny with a high temperature near 39 degrees. Northwesterly winds going to continue in the 5 to 10 mile per hour range. They'll become light during Wednesday afternoon, but before they lighten up, they could gust as high as 21 miles per hour. Then Wednesday night will be partly cloudy with low around 22. We expect sunny skies on Thursday, actually partly sunny skies with a high temperature near 43 degrees. Thursday night will be partly cloudy with low around 21. Then we should be sunny Friday with a high temperature near 36. Friday night will be partly cloudy with low around 72. That's 17. Then we'll be partly sunny on Saturday with a high temperature near 33. We do have a chance of snow showers Saturday night with mostly cloudy skies, low around 19. And Sunday, rain and snow showers are likely with mostly cloudy skies and a high temperature near 33 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO. Where it is now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Receive Brownfield's latest national and state news, markets, and weather in your email inbox. Sign up for Brownfield's Agriculture Today e-newsletter at brownfieldagnews.com. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. To be a good journalist, you need to be a good listener. Can't let your passion for something get in the way of reporting all sides of a story. I cross paths every day with people worried about GMOs, antibiotic overuse in meat, animals, and poultry, growth hormones in livestock, and a lot of other practices on today's farms. In the coming year, I'm going to try to listen a little harder and lecture a little less when conversing with these people. And this doesn't mean that I have to tolerate bad behavior and the spreading of misinformation, but I can try a little harder to use my years of experience as a journalist to discover the root of these concerns. Only then will I be able to allay their fears. Agriculture is fragmented today, and that makes every one of us more vulnerable to attacks from outside forces. You and I know what happens in agriculture in the heartland impacts the entire world. I know there's a great deal of frustration in the countryside today. I'm frustrated too, but certainly prefer we use our energy collectively to find solutions. I would suggest that all industries, including agriculture, need to do a better job of policing themselves. Be good stewards, raise your bar of excellence, and keep your neighbors honest. We need to work together to preserve the culture of farming in this country. I believe we can do that if we stop throwing stones at one another and engage those who do not understand why we do the things we do and use the tools we use on our farms and ranches. Let's pledge to educate, not berate. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and that's my 2 cents.
Have you been to agriamerica.com? What are you waiting for? One site, one app, one stop for 24-hour ag news and podcasts. Ag news from the best reporters and podcasters, plus a steady stream of country hits for free. Agri-America, the place for timely, accurate, and dependable ag news. From the cab to the truck, to the barn, to the kitchen. Agri-America is ready to arm you with the knowledge you need as a farmer or rancher. Grab your smartphone and get it today. Agri-America.
We are the keepers of the wild. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving the natural landscapes that define our nation. Nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters. Together with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at Advanced Chiropractic, Jet Tires and Auto, Salem Bowling Center, and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Town Screen in Salem.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
At K&H Auto Supply, get a Hopkins Flow Tool Giant Quick Fill Funnel for $6.99, a Performance Tool Mini Refillable Jet Torch for $18.99, Total Inflator Gauge for $27.99, and Duraloop Engine Treatment $12.99 for the quart size. That's a K&H Auto Supply right here in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
This week's weighted averages. Dress deals in the north were marked at $307, $2 higher than the prior week's weighted average basis in Nebraska. In Nebraska, ahead of the holiday week, steers less than 600 pounds were $10 to $15 higher. Steers over 600 pounds were steady to $2 higher. Heifers less than 700 pounds were steady to $6 higher, and heifers over 700 pounds were steady to $5 higher. The USDA says demand was very good for steers suitable for summer grass, with good demand for all other classes of feeders. Demand was also good, and in some cases very good, for bred heifers and bred cows. Medium and large one feeder steers 600 to 646 pounds brought $290 to $359. Medium and large one feeder heifer 600 to 643 pounds brought $268 to $301. Box beef closed higher on good demand for moderate offerings. Choice up $1.99 at $322.38. Select closed $236 higher at $291.13. Estimated cattle slaughter was 123,000 head, up 6,000 on the week and about even on the year. Cash hogs closed lower with a light negotiated run. The export sales are in that period of seasonal slowdowns. Overall, though, demand for U.S. pork on the global market has been strong, and that's been helping provide some price support. The industry continues to monitor the availability of market-ready hogs and hog weights. Barrels and gilts at the National Daily Direct were down $1.81 with a weighted average of 77.27, and the Western Corn Belt down $1.12 with a weighted average of 78.19. Pork values ended the day lower, down 62 cents at 95.07, and estimated hog slaughter was 487,000 head, up 4,000 on the week and up more than 8,000 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were higher, watching direct business develop, and lean hog futures ended the day mixed on spread trade, with pork values higher during the session. I'm Megan Grebner, Brownfield Ag News.
Yes! I finally got my first phone!
It is exciting. Let's learn a few things about online safety first.
We can secure our world. Online security depends on you and me. Install updates, make better passwords. Think before you click, use multiple factors. That's how we can secure our world.
Learn more at CISA.gov/secure our world.
When a parent sees their child smile, they see hope. Aleem hoped that his son Rajib would have an easier life than he had. You see, Rajib, just like his father, was born with a cleft. But thanks to Smile Train, both father and son received free, life-changing surgeries, transforming their smiles into symbols of hope. To learn more and support the Global Cleft community, visit smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Funeral services for Debbie Benson of Licking, age 65, will be this afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Licking Church of Christ. Visitation for family and friends of Debbie Benson started at 11 this morning and will continue until service time at 1. Funeral arrangements for Debbie Benson of Licking are under the direction of the Fox Funeral Home of Licking. Glenn Allen Hall, age 69 of Salem, passed away Thursday, December 19th. A memorial gathering will be held this evening from 5 to 7 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. And all arrangements for Glenn Allen Hall of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Barry Lynn Pryor of Birch Tree, Missouri, passed away Monday, December 23rd at the age of 68 years. Funeral services for Barry Pryor will be Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Barry Pryor will also be on Tuesday from 11 in the morning until service time at 1. Barry will be in the Voss Cemetery. And all arrangements for Barry Lynn Pryor of Birch Tree are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Frida Nadine Strickland, age 70 of Bixby, passed away Tuesday, December 24th. Funeral services for Frida Strickland will be Friday morning at January 3rd at 11 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary by Burnham Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Frida Strickland will be Thursday evening, January 2nd, from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Wilson Mortuary by Burnham Chapel. And all arrangements for Frida Nadine Strickland of Bixby are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Viburnum. Jessica Elaine Mason, age 77 of Viburnum, passed away Thursday, December 26. Memorial services for family and friends of Jessica Mason will be Saturday, January 4th at 5 o'clock in the evening at the Wilson Mortuary, Viburnum Chapel, Wilson Mortuary, Viburnum Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Jessica Mason will be held from 3 in the afternoon on Saturday, January 4th until service time at 5 o'clock, all occurring at the Wilson Mortuary by Burnham Chapel. Memorial contributions may be made to either St. Jude Children's Hospital or Shriners Children's Hospital. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Jessica Elaine Mason of Viburnum are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary by Burnham Chapel. Chantel Young of Salem, age 56, passed away Saturday, December 28th. Funeral services for Chantel Young will be Monday, January 6th, at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Chantel Young will be from 10 in the morning until service time at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Memorial contributions may be made to Wilson Mortuary to help with final expenses. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Chantel Young of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Dent County Commission held their regular meeting this morning at the Dent County Courthouse. It was the last meeting for outgoing Commissioners Wes Mowbray and Gary Polk, and presiding Commissioner Gary Larson wanted to thank them for their time serving the public in their roles as District Commissioners. Mowbray served the county for 4 years, while Gary Polk served the county for just under 2 years. Mowbray said he learned a lot from his 4 years, including parts of the position of commissioner he didn't even know existed. Polk also stated the job was very educational, and he appreciated being given the opportunity to serve the public. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Mowbray said the work crews would be servicing a grader to finish up the year. District 2 Commissioner Polk stated that rock would be added and grading would be done on Dent County Roads 4370, while only grading would be done on County Road 3180. He also said crews would be installing a spreader and plow on truck number 116. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said the courthouse would be closed New Year's Day. Dent County Clerk Angie Curley said the swearing in of the newly elected officers would be at 10 o'clock Tuesday morning in the courthouse, in the courtroom upstairs. She also said you would be working on the budget that the county will begin working on in 2025. At the last meeting, Michael Smith with Hope Construction finished fixing the water leaks in the Judicial Building and County Annex Building. Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance came in with the new coverage form for the county auto and property insurance. The new annual premium is $268,539. The next meeting of the commission will be Thursday morning at the courthouse, and the meeting will be open to the public. The Salem Board of Aldermen will have a special meeting this evening at 5:30 at the Old City Hall Auditorium. At the meeting, the board will do the first and second reading of Bill number 3636 that would approve the change order number 2 for the City Sidewalk Tap Grant Project. The cost of the change order is $10,807, which will be the cost to tear out and replace the heated sidewalk areas from Main to Washington Street on the south side of the road. The replacement portion from the original plans was for the apron only, but this change order also moves the snow melt systems into the ADA-compliant sidewalk as well. The original total for the project from prior year's funds was $73,409.84, with the 2 new change orders adding $1,943 from change order number 1 and $10,807 from change order number 2. The total cost from prior year's funds would be $86,159.84 if MoDOT approves change order number 2. The board will also discuss and hold the first and second readings of Bill number 3637 that would amend items A and B from Section 710.330 regarding sewer billing to make these items applicable to all utility accounts and removing items C, D, and E. The meeting will then be adjourned. The special meeting of the City of Salem Board of Aldermen this evening is open to the public. Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors will hold their regular meeting this evening at 7 o'clock in the hospital library. At the meeting, the board will review and approve minutes from the October special meeting and the November regular meeting before they hear the report from CEO Brooke Bowman. The board will then hear the summary of operations and statistics for the month of November, be updated on the 340B program, hear the Chief Nursing Officer report, and be updated on human resources before hearing a report on quality information. The board will address old business followed by new business that includes candidate filing update, Finance Committee members, and board meeting dates. The board may then vote to go into closed session. The Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors meeting tonight at 7 o'clock at the hospital library is open to the public. If you'd like to attend the meeting electronically, contact the Hospital Administration Office at 573-729-6626, extension 4005. The Denton County Sheriff's Office released some reports for December. On Sunday, December 15th, the deputies responded to the 18,000 block of Highway C for a reported burglary of the Lenox Fire Department. The reporting party, a 60-year-old Salem man, advised entry was forced into the building and multiple items were stolen. The case remains active. Then on Wednesday, December 18th, deputies took a report for a theft that occurred in the 100 block of County Road 6245. The victim, a 40-year-old Salem woman, advised multiple kayaks were stolen from her property. The next week, on Monday, December 23rd, deputies responded to the 8,000 block of North Highway 19 for reported disturbance. During the course of the investigation, it was determined that a 52-year-old Salem woman was injured during a physical confrontation with a 33-year-old Salem woman. On Christmas Eve, December 24th, deputies responded to the 2,000 block of County Road 6210 for a reported domestic assault. The victim, a 38-year-old Jadwin woman, advised she was physically assaulted by her estranged paramour, a 41-year-old Jadwin man. The investigation is ongoing. If you have any information on an ongoing investigation, please call the Sheriff's Office at 573-729-3241. Colonel Eric T. Olson, the Superintendent of Missouri State Highway Patrol, who will be retiring February 1st, 2025, after almost 5 years as Superintendent and 34 years as a member of the Missouri State Highway Patrol, encourages everyone to make good decisions regarding their New Year's celebration. No one wants to start a 2025 with a traffic crash or DWI arrest. During the 2023-2024 New Year's period, which was a 72-hour counting period, there were 821 traffic crashes with 293 traffic crash injuries, 9 traffic crash fatalities, with the Missouri State Highway Patrol issuing 139 DWI incidents in Missouri. The 2024-2025 New Year's holiday counting period begins at 6 o'clock Tuesday evening and ends at 11:59 Wednesday night, January 1st. If your plans to welcome the new year in include alcohol, please designate a sober driver to ensure you arrive home safely. The roadway is no place for a driver under the influence of drugs or alcohol. If you kill or injure someone, you'll pay the price for the rest of your life. If you plan to drive this New Year's, remember to buckle up and make sure all your passengers do the same. Pay attention, obey all traffic laws, and when in doubt, yield the right-of-way. Be sure to use your turn signal to communicate your intentions. Download the MoDOT Traveler Information app to your smartphone and check road conditions before you travel. Allow extra time during inclement weather or consider staying home. Missouri law states if you're using your windshield wipers, your headlights must be turned on. The public is encouraged to call the Patrol's emergency assistance number 800-525-5555 or star 55 on a cellular phone if they witness criminal activity or experience an emergency. Over the Christmas 30-hour holiday counting period, 3 people died in traffic crashes between 6 Tuesday evening and 11:59 Christmas night. The 2024 Christmas holiday traffic statistics show there were 65 traffic crashes, 38 injuries, 3 fatalities, and 17 DWI arrests. There were no boating, crashes, or drownings over the 2024 Christmas holiday counting period. Last year, during the 78-hour Christmas counting period, there were 1,034 traffic crashes statewide. In those crashes, 3 people were killed and another 346 were injured. During the 2023 Christmas holiday, troopers investigated 124 traffic crashes, which included 2 fatalities and 71 injuries. Troopers arrested 81 people for driving while impaired during the 2023 counting period. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
There will be much to experience as the new year unfolds. Some will be things that let us smile or touch our hearts with love. Some will be difficult to bear. Whatever the next 12 months brings you, Town & Country Bank offers their sincerest best wishes for the wisdom to enjoy the good and the courage to endure the bad. For myself, Doug Barnes, and all your friends at Town & Country Bank, best wishes throughout the upcoming year. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision, and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
The Tigers.
Catch and shoot deep 3. Good. Splashed it home from deep.
Play.
Puts up a floater. Good. He got fouled. A career high 27.
Here.
Jammed down for his first Missouri field goal.
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
I need all of you to join hands and help build something special.
Catch every game all season long right here.
Ball fake. Now deep 3, left wing good.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem basketball Tigers were defeated by Norwood during the Cabool Holloway tournament by a score of 72-43 on Friday. They went on to beat Mammoth Springs yesterday 50-46, and they'll play the Licking Wildcats in the consolation finals at 3:30 this afternoon. The Missouri football Tigers will be playing the Iowa Hawkeyes in the Music City Bowl this afternoon. You can listen to this game live on KSMO 1340 AM and on 95.7 FM at 1:30. The Missouri basketball Tigers will play Alabama State this evening at 6:30. You can listen to this game as well on KSMO Radio. St. Louis Blues hosted a game against the Nashville Predators on Friday. The Predators and Blues combined for 11 goals on the night. Robert Thomas scored a pair of goals while 5 other Blue players each net a goal, giving the Blues a 7-4 win. Yesterday afternoon, though, the Blues played the Buffalo Sabres and they lost 4-2. Buffalo only got 16 shots on goal compared to the Blues' 37. The Blues' next game will be tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. You can listen to the game live on KSMO Radio with coverage starting at 3:30 Tuesday afternoon. And that's been a look at local and regional sports brought to the courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, good afternoon. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with college football, where we're getting set for the Missouri Tigers to finish out the season in the Music City Bowl, taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes in Nashville this afternoon. Mizzou head coach Eli Drinkwitz knows they'll get a challenge from the Hawkeyes.
And our team knows that in order for us to have a chance, we're going to have to play a clean football game. You watch these bowl games, it's going to come down to turnovers and takeaways, tackling, and penalties. And we've got to be clean in those areas to give ourselves a chance. One of the hallmarks of Coach Franner's football team is they just don't beat themselves. And so we're going to have to play a clean football team. They force the other team into mistakes, and we're going to have to do a nice job of playing sound football.
Mizzou comes in at 9-3, looking for double-digit wins for just the 8th time in school history, and back-to-back finishes in the top 25 for the first time since 2013-2014. Mizzou and Iowa kick off this afternoon from Nissan Stadium in the Trans-Pacific Music City Bowl at 1:30. To the pros for the Kansas City Chiefs, looking forward to their regular season finale on Sunday, going to Denver to take on the Broncos. The Chiefs will rest players as they've already locked up the number 1 seed and a bye in the AFC. On the college basketball, where the Missouri Tigers will finish out non-conference play at Mizzou Arena tonight, playing host to Alabama State. So far in the non-conference schedule, Mizzou sits at 10-2, dropped their opener to Memphis, and the bragging rights game to Illinois, but in between that ran off 10 straight victories, including knocking off rival Kansas. Mizzou and Alabama State tip off tonight from Mizzou Arena at 6:30. Finally to hockey, where the St. Louis Blues saw a 2-game winning streak snapped, falling to the Buffalo Sabres yesterday at the Enterprise Center by the final count of 4-2. The Blue Notes getting set for the Winter Classic tomorrow in Chicago against the Blackhawks. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
Healthcare.gov has plans for health because you have plans for life. All plans cover doctor visits and emergency care to keep you and your family running strong. All plans cover hospital stays and prescriptions so you can have peace of mind. Visit healthcare.gov to explore health plans from the brands you know. 4 out of 5 customers can find a health plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Final deadline to enroll is January 15th. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
At National Geographic Society, we believe in the power of wonder. It drives us to explore, pushes us to see the world differently, moves us to action. And we believe that today, wonder is more essential than ever. Wow. That's why we're supporting a new generation of explorers to ask big questions, make breakthroughs, and bring the future closer. Wonder awaits. Will you join us? Visit natgeo.org/wonder.
Here at KSMO Radio, it is now time for news from the Missouri Net. Then stay tuned. After the top of 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Help maximize your yield potential and savings with 0% financing on leading fungicides from BASF. You can't beat 0%, especially when you could save big on consistent performing fungicides like Revitec fungicide and Veltima fungicide until March 15, 2025. 0% financing means keeping more in your wallet for better ROI. Talk to your BASF retailer today about the Grower Finance Program. Subject to credit approval, terms and conditions. See BASF Grower Finance Program for details. Always read and follow label directions.
Missouri Net News. I'm Dale Forbes. Missouri health officials are worried about a continued decline in the number of young people who are vaccinated against measles, mumps, rubella, and polio. The State Department of Health and Senior Services reports more than 6,000 kindergarten students in the state haven't been vaccinated. Some of the lowest rates are in the city of St. Louis, where 1 in 4 students haven't had the shots. Well, a national study by AARP finds about 3/4 of people 50 or older want to stay in their own homes as they get older. The group's vice president, Rodney Harrell, says whether you live in Missouri or somewhere else, your chances for living at home increase if you plan ahead.
We all are aging. It certainly beats the opposite. And so today's the time we should have a talk about your home. Does it have what you need now? And does it have what you need later?
This is Missouri Net.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for the people of Missouri. We're for kayakers, car dealers, grocery baggers, and mail carriers. We're for teachers, preachers, students, and singers. Armed service members? You bet we're for you. We're for people who shake your hand and say hello, not because they know you, but because they don't. We're for brewmasters, stockbrokers, beauty queens, and truck drivers. And don't worry, we're still for farmers too. Whatever you do, if you're a Missourian, we're for you. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we've got Missouri covered.
When a parent sees their child smile, they see hope. Aleem hoped that his son Rajib would have an easier life than he had. You see, Rajib, just like his father, was born with a cleft. But thanks to Smile Train, both father and son received free, life-changing surgeries, transforming their smiles into symbols of hope. To learn more and support the Global Cleft community, visit smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
Nobody plays a better variety. KSMO Salem.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at that latest KSMO weather forecast. We do have a 20% chance of showers after 4 o'clock this afternoon. We'll have partly sunny skies with a high near 54 degrees and southeasterly winds will be 9 to 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 32 miles per hour. Our chances for showers increase to 40% tonight, and that's for mainly after midnight. We'll have cloudy skies, but gradually skies will become partly cloudy, and we should have a low temperature around 37 degrees. Southerly winds will be 11 to 20 miles per hour, becoming northwesterly after midnight, and winds could gust as high as 37 miles per hour. We have a 30% chance of showers, mainly before noon tomorrow. Will be cloudy with a high near 42, and northeasterly winds will be northwesterly winds will be 11 to 20 miles per hour with gusts as high as 37 miles per hour. Wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 27 degrees. We'll have mostly cloudy skies tomorrow night with a low around 24. Northwesterly winds will be about 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 24 miles per hour. And our wind chill value New Year's Eve will be as low as 14 degrees. New Year's Day should be sunny with a high temperature near 39 degrees. Northwesterly winds continue 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming light during Wednesday afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 21 miles per hour. Skies will be partly cloudy Wednesday night with a low around 22. Then Thursday we expect partly sunny skies with a high near 43. Thursday night should be partly cloudy with a low around 21. Then Friday will be sunny with a high temperature near 36. We have partly cloudy skies in forecast for Friday night with a low around 17 degrees. Then we'll be partly sunny Saturday with a high temperature near 33. Now we have a chance of snow showers in the forecast for Saturday night with mostly cloudy skies, low around 19. And Sunday, rain and snow showers are likely with mostly cloudy skies and a high temperature near 33 degrees. Your 1 o'clock hour weather forecast was brought to you as a courtesy of Phil Mart on Highway 19 in Franklin. Phil Mart, that's where you can fill up your vehicle with some of that great Conoco fuel. They offer ethanol-free premium gasoline, regulated, and diesel fuel. Just stop by Phil Mart and they'll take care of your fuel needs. And stay right here on KSMO. We've got some music as we start off the 1 o'clock hour. Starship's up first with Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. We'll get some other artists to perform, but keep in mind, we've got Missouri football Tigers football coming up at 1:30. They'll be playing the Iowa Hawkeyes in the Music City Bowl this afternoon. You can listen to it right here on KSMO AM 1340 or on 95.7 FM. And then at 5 o'clock hour, we'll have our normal programming, followed by the Missouri basketball Tigers. They're going to play Alabama State this evening at 6:30, and you can listen to that game as well right here on KSMO Radio.